think we got it now. See if we got any audio now. Aidan giving Eric a workout here. Six-three is the tally as of now. Mike's like, are you putting that on there? I'm like, it's been on there and off there and on there. He said, it's set on private, dummy. Anyway. Nice little kick on the two. Come back around, get safe. They're gonna kick the fire out of the two rails towards the five. Right around it. Couldn't have missed it by much, Mr. Withrow. That's pretty tight in there. I got some wood burning outside and not burning, hopefully it's in the dryer. So we got to make some more cues. So we got a little more stabilizing outside. I got about 3 pieces left for a gentleman in Canton. Get back to working on all of our stuff. Uh-oh. Got a little crazy here. If you're just coming in on YouTube, I apologize. It was set on private. I couldn't get it to come through. I couldn't find it. I got irritated. Had a couple of things to do. I went and did it, and we got it back. It's been on Facebook the whole time, though. Hit the like and share buttons for us, guys. We'd appreciate it. You can always go back to the Mike Cease page and watch it all. Watch the whole match after you watch the end of the match. Eric jumped ahead 3-1. Or 3-0 maybe. 2-0 I know. And then it's just been stuff like this right here the whole time. Just a little off on the speed, see if we can catch up to it. New tables. Not gonna make it easy here. Turn that one up. Can't figure out how to get any more sound out of them. Aidan's going to come back nice here again. Gotta give him 7-3. Gets a little Vegan Crush commercial in here. Hit TvMike.
Check. Introducing the Monster
radical.
Crush, the new break cue from Jacoby Custom Cues. Listen, guys, this event here, the Super Billiards Expo, I want to do this drawing. I'm doing a drawing. It's choice of Monster Crush. I've got about 20 pieces in stock. I don't have too many of the Sport Grip ones, but you can choose whatever color, whatever one you want. I actually have more colors than this as well. I'm just recutting this video. You can buy spots on a...
Dude's going to lay in the top rail for him. Nothing in. Aidan's going to find a safe hiding spot right here. Toss it, roll it in behind the 5. Six ball gave him a little bump on the way back up. Held him right in front of the pocket. Alright, Eric with a long shot here. Once you get through that, it's pretty open. 2 looks to slide past the 5. Always carry, I don't know about carrying on the 8 ball. Not 100% sure where Eric plays at now. I know he used to play a lot out of Buckeye Billiards. Him and another fella was big time in that. Ed Hancock owns the room now. And Eric has been on the road almost ever since. Little bump off the floor helps Aidan here. Just past the 9. Okay, we're gonna 2 rails at it. Okay, I like it. Is it gonna get him? No. Three, 4, a little funny. Combos there if you need it. He's gonna try to get under the 3. It's looking good. Alright, just gotta miss the 9 here. Uh-oh. Gotta make the 5 or the 4. 4 to 5 is hard to distinguish there a little bit. I don't know if I can do anything with the color, maybe. Eric says I'll leave it for you. Talking about the cheater. There goes the 4 ball. Now we're, oh my goodness. Oh, say now we're hooked on a 9. Four balls being just a little pesky in this rack. I might as well start chewing on cough drops now. Makes it past the 9, yes he does. Ooh, right on the 8 ball though. Close to the rail, so he can use the rail to help get above it. That helps a little bit when you're over a ball like that. Alright, long shot here for Eric. I think he can get back past the 9. Straightened it right out. Nice shot by Eric here. It was a close one. Had to put a bunch of top on there. Get that cue ball going straight. He really didn't want to bump into the 9 on the side and end up back straight on the 7 here. So he's done well here. Now he just needs to make his shot, spin off the top rail. Not there. I'd have tried to finesse that ball a little bit of left, and try to come back out in the middle of the top table and take the long shot on the 8 ball. This is definitely where 9 ball get you late in the rack. Make a small mistake, and it costs you a game, maybe another, depending on who's breaking. Let's check out the Jersey Girl events coming up real quick. She's got a few of them. I owed her a favor. I told her I'd blow them out there for her. We're going to make it to one of these times. It will not be April 25th to 27th. I've got one to go to in North Carolina myself. We will be at the Smoky Mountain Shootout. So there's some dates up until December. Women, get into some of them events there. Here we go. Matter of fact, I need to get on the horn and get that other one sent to me. I have it somewhere, I just can't find it. I'll email him. Greg Maddox a message there. We'll get the flyers and stuff for the Smoky Mountain Shootout. I've got one. I could just change the dates on it, I think. Nope, that ain't what I want at all. Man. I gotta find where we're going next too. Now we got Peaceful Buddhist coming up. Mickey Cross wins 10-4. P is coming up at 6:45. Demetrius, Nick Van Allen, Ramel Turner, Little Rhino Henderson, Lohan Sum, Vitali, Williams Azor, Niels Feynman coming in. Oscar Dominguez is coming up. Jeremy Seaman, David Murdy, Angel Costienda, Shane Wolford. Well, I'm going to do Sam Henderson, looks like. So we'll have a little Sam Henderson coming up here. He's not so little anymore. I just seen him up at Illinois State. Young gentleman sitting out in front of me. I haven't seen him since, a couple years now, personally. And we streamed him back when he was very young, like 13 years old, in Cincinnati at a junior quad event that TvMike and I did. And anyway, a couple of the teams were playing there, and I didn't do a whole lot with the stream in Illinois. My throat was sore, and I was working the desk quite a bit with the cues and stuff. And Mike says, "You recognize that young man right there?" I said, "No." He says, "No, look at him." He says, "You know who that is?" "Nope." "Should I?" He says, "Well, I would think so." And he said, "That's Sam Henderson." I said, "Oh my goodness." So I went over and talked to him for a while. I've actually got a ball here signed by him. His first signed ball from the quad. So I let him know I'd be sending that back out to him. I'm pretty sure I have one of his. I gotta look again and make sure. I'm pretty sure I have one signed by him and another fella. Or is Joey Tate? I need to go look at that. Alright, Aidan's on the hill here. Keep an eye at it. Well, I was mistaken. I do not have a ball signed by Sam. That was Andrew Hutchins and Joey Tate that I have them signed by. Also, Angela Janik. I had Tate Cutting's ball. I returned it to her. It is now on Julie Cooper's Skipper-X shelf, as far as I know. So I still got Joey's to return. And Angela's is just the bracket ball that we had signed. So I've returned the rest. Alright. So we're going to do Sam. Might as well get ready for some of that. As soon as I find it again. There it is. Sam Henderson versus Woo Hung Sung. put the shout out on there. Y'all want to hit that and like and share that. We're gonna have Sam and Lou on some coming up. Slow down, cue ball. Okay, you got it in the side now, Eric. The speed's still getting him just a little. New felt on the tables. Might be getting him a little bit here. Nice shot there. Just, oh, get out. Well, we got ourselves hitting on the floor a little bit now. Aidan looking at the 6, trying to draw back for a 7. Give himself plenty of angle, he does. Unfortunately, this may be it for Mr. Withrow. Won't be it. There's always the other side. Uh-oh. Spoke too soon. Watch your fingers. It's in there kind of deep. He can still 2-rail back out. Don't do it. Oh my goodness, Eric. Pulled that back in there like that, and I was afraid we was going to get hung up. Well, it's going to work out for him for a side pocket here, I believe. There we go. 6-4. 9-4. Sorry, 9-4.
PayPal, Zelle, and Venmo. And I'm also going to announce a special for this event only, for this weekend. You either message me or you see me somewhere, like, check, introducing the Monster Crush, the new break cue from Jacoby Custom Cues. Listen, guys, this event here, the Super Billiards Expo, I want to do this drawing. I'm doing a drawing. It's choice of Monster Crush. I've got about 20 pieces in stock. I don't have too many of the sport grip ones, but you can choose whatever color, whatever one you want. I actually have more colors than this as well. I'm just recutting this video. You can buy spots on a 60-spot tip board, PayPal, Zelle, and Venmo. And I'm also going to announce a special for this event only, for this week.
Trying to get you back for the break. There it is. Talk about perfect timing. $9.5. I'm sorry, Wade. Let me look. You could be right. I might have missed one screwing around with other stuff. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. We'll fix it. Thanks, Wade. Appreciate that. I thought I was missing one. I went back to look and I looked at something else. Oh boy. This is kind of nasty here for Eric, though. It was a shot and not a push out. Just gonna put the 2 in the center and get it out of the pocket. Make him work for the 2. Do something with this Facebook here. See if I can fix it a little bit. It's showing a bunch of drop frames there. Alright, you got the 1 and the 2. Big stop there. I pretty much jumped that ball. Accidentally. Pretty sure he's going for the draw shot on the 6. When he made the 5 there. He got a little hop on it. Now the 6 is less than tough on the 7. He didn't think it was very tough. That would have been tough for me. Got a little overexcited maybe. Just needs to take, there he goes, takes a second and calms down. Nice stop shot here. There you go. Excuse me. Alright, so Aidan's going to advance. Eric's going to take the long way through. Wade, we appreciate you up there. I seen Wade was looking for some action this weekend, I believe. I'm going to play a couple commercials. We're going to get this thing off here and get ready for the 6:45 match. I'll be back about 6:40. Let me finish.
See me somewhere, like within the next week, I will give you a Monster Crush for $25 off. So hit me up, support the broadcast. Thanks. Alright guys, here's a new promo of the Let's Get Streaming TV LGS application. Here's all your sections. I'm only going to show you brief tidbits of the sections. You get local channels, you get all your basic and extended channels, you get extra networks, you get Canadian channels, you get UK networks, you get all your premium movie channels, you get kids channels, you get all your wrestling, boxing, UFC pay-per-views, you get all your football, all your baseball, NBA, NHL, ESPN, you name it, racing, all these sections. You get music. You also get a full-featured VOD, which I can't really show you in this, but why get a box when you can actually get the service that the box is run on? You can run this on a mobile, you can run this on an iPad, a tablet, a computer, your Fire Stick, an Android box, whatever you want. Hit me up, it's TvMike. Let's get streaming. Alright guys, here's a new promo of the Let's Get Streaming TV LGS application. Here's all your sections. I'm only going to show you brief tidbits of the sections. You get local channels, you get all your basic and extended channels, you get extra networks, you get Canadian channels, you get UK networks, you get all your premium movie channels, you get kids channels, you get all your wrestling, boxing, UFC pay-per-views, you get all your football, all your baseball, NBA, NHL, ESPN, you name it, racing, all these sections. You get music. You also get a full-featured VOD, which I can't really show you in this, but why get a box when you can actually get the service that the box is run on? You can run this on a mobile, you can run this on an iPad, a tablet, a computer, your Fire Stick, an Android box, whatever you want. Hit me up, it's TvMike. Let's get streaming. Alright guys, this is TvMike. I'm cutting a new promo for my living room. It's not very high tech, but it does get the job done. So this is a demo of our sponsor's TV streaming service, which you can check out on your Android box, 4K Fire Stick, your phone, or any other Android platform where you can install an application. And I do have a list of them that you can check out. I recommend the 4K Fire Stick with Ethernet actually is the #1 choice. But let's get into it here. We have over 5,000 links that are optional up here. You can go through them and find them yourself. Here is some of the basic networks. I'm going to scroll through here. This is basically your extended cable channels. There's a lot of stuff thrown in here extra as well. I'm not going to play anything directly because it just takes too much time. So I'm going to try to cut this video down to 2 minutes. We go over here to US locals. These are your affiliates and statewide news and stuff like that. The list is
very impressive. I can't say we have everything, but there's about 600 options in there for you to look at. We have the Canadian networks, we have the UK networks. You can watch billiards under Sky Sports pretty often. Here's our movie section, where you can watch a lot of premium movie channels listed on the left. There's as many as you probably want to get your hands on. This section right here, not available in the trial, but it is available for the full license. It is the fights and wrestling and boxing and UFC, stuff like that. We've got all our major sports networks, packages, football, baseball, basketball, and all that kind of stuff. We have international channels. Check out the Latino section. Check out the Filipino section. There's an Indian section. There's probably pool on certain places. You got special network for the DAZN events. We got Canadian networks. We got a favorite section, which I'll teach you how to use by just going into any channel, clicking on it, hold down the button, and it says add to favorite. Once you add it to a favorite, it's in this section over here. Then you don't have to look for it anymore. All right, so we're getting up on 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is TvMike. Check out our sponsors streaming TV service. We also have a VOD add-on, stands for video on demand, but I'm not even going to get into this here. It will be provided as a trial. Hit us up, send a message, check it out today. Alright guys, this is TvMike. I'm cutting a new promo for my living room. It's not very high tech, but it does get the job done. So this is a demo of our sponsor's TV streaming service, which you can check out on your Android box, 4K Fire Stick, your phone, or any other Android platform where you can install an application. And I do have a list of them that you can check out. I recommend the 4K Fire Stick.
All right, guys, we'll be back here in a little bit.
Actually, is the #1 choice.